Okay, you can see we're cruising down Whittier Boulevard and Floral Drive, but then we end up right at East LA College, and of course, that's the home of the number of teams, and we're speaking with the women's softball coach, Erika Blanco, is giving us some time here, and it's her first time to be on East LA Sports Scene, and it's a perfect match. Thank you, Erika, for coming on. And in this segment here, we're going to try and get a little bit more information for our viewers, okay? Because there's some very exciting things happening for those new recruits that want to come up and play at Elac. They might have a state-of-the-art field coming up. So let's talk about that.
Absolutely.
Okay?
We just passed a bond a few years back, and that was able to provide funds for a new stadium.
Okay.
And fortunately, we have picked the ball up again in the fall, and we have been approved to start break ground June 1st
Okay.
for a brand new state-of-the-art stadium, one of the best in the areas.
Wow.
And hopefully we'll break ground June 1st is the plan. They have about 135 days to finish the project, which will put us right around January.
Okay.
And we will be playing all of our games next season in a brand new stadium.
Now, not to cut you off, but will that be in a prime location of the campus or near the men's baseball stadium or by the gymnasium or somewhere?
It's in the same area that we're in currently.
Okay.
The field's going to be shifted slightly and pushed back about 20 feet. But it's in the same space, but it's just going to be completely torn down, remodeled. There will be access for fans. There will be lighting. There are going to be better cage areas, bill pin areas, and
Refreshment stand, maybe?
Yeah, refreshments,
Okay.
announcers. So it's just going to be an unbelievable,
Press box
yeah,
and-
absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you've been at the highest level
Yeah.
at Fresno State and seeing all the Division Ones and the Big West Conference and Cal State Fullerton. You certainly know what you're looking for and what will attract some of the new players.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's what's going to take for us to be able to build a great program in this area. You need a field, and I think that this field will definitely attract those high caliber players that I'm looking for.
Okay.
So I'm really excited about it. It's great for our school.
Build it and they will come, as the saying goes.
Yeah.
And of course, we are the recipients as a community of seeing first-class facilities right here in our backyard, because Weingart Stadium certainly set the pace.
Absolutely.
Years and years ago with the Olympics in 1984, and it's been getting better and better there for the football team.
Absolutely.
And then the men's baseball team now, hardball, they've got a brand new stadium, so here come the women, and that is a good thing.
Absolutely, it's great for us, and it shows that there's a lot of support as well. One of the great things when I started at ELAC was just the support from the administration. You know, the athletics department has been great. So this is definitely a step in the right direction for our women athletes. So we're excited. We're excited.
The women's team also, of course, is being covered in the Collegian, the campus newspaper, and it's the spring season, and so many sports are now being covered. And we'll just show you one of the stories, and it's very much in depth. You'll see it right here. And although there's a defeat here,
Absolutely,
it was again, out of every defeat, of course, you possibly can look at some film, or you take the players on individually and work on some of the things that they need to improve on.
Absolutely, absolutely. We take every defeat or win and use it to learn. So we're excited. Just to be covered says a lot,
Absolutely.
about our campus.
Now, let's see. There's just a couple other things here, Coach, that you're very, very set on doing more outreach into the community. That's a good thing, because if people don't know about your program, it just remains, as they would say, on campus instead of going off
Absolutely.
campus. So let's talk. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, this past fall, we provided a free clinic for the Boys and Girls Club of the city of Monterey Park, and we had, over 80 little girls, range from 18 and under. And it was a free clinic that we provided, and it was unbelievable. We got kids there excited about East Los Angeles College. The excitement was great. We also are going to provide a clinic in July. All community is welcomed. It's a fundraiser for us, but it will be a small fee of $15 per athlete for 4 hours of a clinic. We also had a food and gift drive for the for the Hope Foundation, City of Los Angeles, which was unbelievable. We sponsored, our softball team sponsored 10 families. We provided food for them, we provided gifts, and we had them also out on our campus for a free meal. And it was a great thing for our kids to see and to give. So we're going to try to do that again next year, but we will host quite a bit of high school tournaments on our field, as long as clinics. And I think the main thing, the goal is to just get our name out there and let people see what we're about, you know.
And to maintain that link and that communication link with Coach, we're going to refer you to her website or to the college's website, and it's very simple. Of course, it's www, the World Wide Web, .elac, E-L-A-C, .edu. We're going to try and put that up on a graphic. And then for further information for parents that are watching, both mother and father, or even interested siblings that have taken one of the youngsters in the family under their wing and want to embark on talking to coaches, there is a phone number that you can reach Coach at, and that's 323-267-3784, and that would be during what hours of the day, Coach?
You can leave a message there. That's the softball office. So, you know, generally, you know, I'm there from about 8 to 5, but it has voicemail. It's the softball office, so feel free to leave a message, any interested player.
And when they get into the website, they go to another location after they get onto the homepage?
They can click on athletics, and there it will direct them to the recruiting page, which they can sign up any kid that's a recruitable athlete that they would like us to contact.
Okay. Finally, Coach, for our viewers that may want to go out and spend some time watching the game, the basic mechanics, would they be seeing a 7-inning game? Can you break down some of the basics for those that are so interested or so used to seeing the Dodgers, 9 innings?
Absolutely.
And, you know, it takes 2-3 hours or whatever. Just run that down for our viewers.
Yeah, well, the difference is you know, the base path is 60 feet versus, you know, it's different than the baseball. We pitch underhand, and that's from a 43 feet distance. The fence averages, home to center field averages 200 feet. So it's definitely a faster game than a baseball game. It's a 7-inning game. 7 innings, and you know, it's an exciting game. There's a lot of short game that you don't see much in baseball, a lot of bunting, slapping. But these girls these days have power, more power than we did when I was a player. You know, the power is amazing, you know, the strength of these kids. And, you know, one thing, too, with our community, real quick, is, you know, we have an average right now of about 75 people per game. We've had up to 150 people at our games, which has been amazing. We actually don't have enough seats right now for them. So it's pretty exciting what's going on right now at our school. So if anybody's interested, we play tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And our schedule as well as on the website. And so we'd love for fans to come and come watch us and support us.
Okay. Sounds like a formula for success. And you are just getting, as they say, your feet wet and taking care of the whole program. And that's got to give you a very good feeling to know that you will have a future at East LA College and trying to bring in some of the players who can be happy, who want to play, and then get that education and then move on.
Absolutely. I'm excited. It's all I know is education and softball. So hopefully I'll help mentor these kids along.
Before we let you go, Coach, we talked a little bit about some of the other players that you've come to meet in your career that are very notable or very high profile.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, there is no women's professional softball league, but the highest level we can see our team play would be at the Olympics. And I think there are some of the players on the U.S. Olympic team, the women's, that you know of or have played with. And one that I've always respected has been Lisa Fernandez.
Absolutely,
and,
Lisa Fernandez.
You know, man,
she's
I'd love to interview her and have her come on. But some of the other players that you've noticed and played with, and because I know on the Olympic team, there's several Latina players.
Absolutely,
that contributed heavily. So.
Well, one of my teammates is Laura Berg. She's from Santa Fe High School. She's currently still on the Olympics team. She's had, you know, was our starting center fielder at Fresno State. She's also was a starting center fielder for the Olympic team. I also have a player that I coached that was on our team at Cal State Fullerton. Her name's Jenny Topping. She's from the Whittier area, and she's one of the catchers for the Olympic team. And so, and Jenny actually has extended herself to come and talk to my players in the past. So I'm absolutely going to try to, get Jenny back out to our team. She talked with my Long Beach team a couple
good,
years ago, which
good,
was
good.
great. So we have a lot of, I have a lot of connections at the Olympic level just because, a lot of the kids I played with or coached against. So
Yes.
softball's a tight community,
Yes,
so we
it is.
definitely keep in touch. But having connections with Laura Berg and Jenny Topping has been unbelievable. So it's been great.
Wow.
Great for recruiting,
Wow, that's
too.
just fantastic. Well, see, that's what happens when you stay in the game. And,
Absolutely.
and you, as they say, live, breathe, and die for
Absolutely.
the competition and the game. And it's very infectious. So, Coach,
Yeah, thank you for having me.
thank you so much for taking some
Appreciate it.
time. And I hope it's not the last time we have you on East LA Sports Scene. And hopefully we'll get out there a chance to meet the team and see you right there as you're coaching and in live in a game.
Absolutely. Thank
Okay?
you for having me.
All right.
Thank
So
you.
we're going to take another quick break here as the time is just